Hey guys, good evening. Srini Tadi. Today is August 6th, US time, 6 o'clock Central Time. What an eventful day it was today. A lot of things happening. Quick update on the stocks, what's going on with the cryptos, and the China trade war. Okay. so, so today the markets, the US markets, had one of the worst days in this year for sure, but it was more like within the last few years. It has not seen an 800-point drop, but today was a good 3% drop in Dow Jones, 800 points, and Nasdaq was also about 3% down, around 200 points. So the trigger today was China devaluing its currency. Last week was close to 900 points drop uh, with the Fed rates, and then there was trade wars announced on tariffs and stuff like that. So today was compounded by the fact that China devalued its currency to under 7 yuan a dollar, which is the lowest it's been in, I think, close to 15 years now, or at least 10 years. So by China devaluing its currency, basically it's telling that its products are going to be cheaper. So what that means is that balance of trade will further deteriorate, and in addition to the devaluation, they also said that they will not import or put a hold on import of agricultural products from US, which is kind of a bummer because China does import a lot of agricultural items, especially corn and soybeans and all the good stuff. So let's see where that goes. Overall, it's a very negative sentiment for the US stock markets. The sell-off is continuing. This morning when I looked at right now, the Japanese stock market has opened and it's already down, I think about Nikkei is down about 600 points or so. So that means China, the global markets will be continuing to sell off, and that will have an impact on the US stock markets and also on the bond markets. On the positive side, gold has gone up, like when I last looked, gone up by $25 today. So it's about 1475 an ounce, which is relatively good. And the cryptos are holding steady. Yesterday was a great day for cryptos. They went really up by close to 10-15%. So what that's signaling is that the smart money is moving from stocks. People are selling off their stocks and buying into more. They're hedging against the risk that's out there in the stock market and bond market. So they're buying gold and also buying cryptos. So which is kind of, I think, more like a risk management with everything that's going on in the marketplace. So from the crypto standpoint, Bitcoin is around 11,750. It's been in that 11,750 and 11,850 for quite some time today. It touched briefly close to 12K this morning, and then it kind of consolidated around this 11,800 mark, which is reasonably good for Bitcoin. It's still up 10% since yesterday. It was around 10.8 or so yesterday afternoon, and it's now at 11.8. On other cryptos that seem to be doing reasonably well or holding are Ripple at 32 cents, and then Litecoin, it touched 107 and now it's around 98. Bitcoin Cash is doing reasonably well at 355 when I last saw, or 345. It touched a peak of 355, and there was some sell-off, profit taking, right? Whenever it goes up appreciably, there'll be some profit taking, and that's kind of what is happening in the crypto space. So the forecast, I think cryptos will continue to do well. Gold will continue to do well. I won't be surprised if gold touches 1500 tomorrow. This is without the spot price. So if you're buying physical gold, there will be another premium of $50 to $100 per coin, depending on number of coins and where you're buying. So this is like the online digital price, and we can see that correlation. If you look at the stock market today, the only things that were in green today was either the cryptos or gold based ETFs like GLD, GDX, GDXJ, silver SLV, and gold miners like ABX and a few others, Barrick Gold and few others. So this week is kind of very eventful, and I think it'll continue to go down. The US stocks, I can't see why it would not go down unless there will be some drastic measure announced in the next day or two by the Feds, or such as lowering the interest rates once again, or something like that. Some drastic measure has to be taken by Feds in order to counter this. Otherwise, I think with the way it's going, it'll continue to tank. Okay, that's kind of where things are. It'll be interesting to see. Even the Indian stock market is tanking. Yesterday was a 500-point loss, and then today with Japan starting lower, I'm sure the Indian stock market and the Chinese stock market as well as the Australian stock market will be lower. India gold price too is, when I last looked, it's 103 lakhs, which is about 10 or 20,000 more than last week. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of buying of precious metals. So if you're into gold and gold-based stocks, hold on to it or accumulate. This is a good time based on what's going on. And even GBTC, the ETF for Bitcoin, is going close to, I think last when I looked, it's close to $15 or $14.90 or something like that, which is reasonably good considering that it was at around $7-8 not a long time back. I'm talking of 3 or 4 weeks back. So in essence, if you are in cryptos, hold on, buy, accumulate. Again, this is not a trading advice, but this is where I see it going. Use your own judgment. And if you are into gold, it's a very good time to hold gold coins or gold related ETFs or stocks, or anything to do with the precious metals. Stay away from stocks if you can. I know it's kind of rough ride for stocks. Will it stabilize in the next few days? It all depends on how China reacts and then what the countermeasures are from the US federal government and others. Okay, that's kind of where things are. I'll probably give one more round of update tomorrow, and we'll see you soon. Okay.